Good morning and welcome back to Shay Reads Truth, where I read you one chapter of the Bible every morning. Now, before we begin, I just want to take a moment and encourage you to pray. Prayer opens our hearts and prepares our minds to take in God's word. Now, with that being said, today we are going to be reading Isaiah chapter 17. Let's begin. A pronouncement concerning Damascus. Look, Damascus is no longer a city. It has become a ruined heap. The cities of Eror are abandoned. They will be places for flocks. They will lie down without fear. The fortress disappears from Ephraim, and a kingdom from Damascus. The remnant of Aram will be like a splendor of the Israelites. This is the declaration of the Lord of armies. On that day, the splendor of Jacob will fade, and his healthy body will become emaciated. It will be as if a reaper had gathered standing grain, his arm harvesting the heads of grain, and as if one had gleaned heads of grain in the valley of Rephaim. Only gleanings will be left in Israel, as if an olive tree had been beaten, 2 or 3 olives at the very top of the tree, 4 or 5 on its fruitful branches. This is the declaration of the Lord, the God of Israel. On the day the people will look to their Maker and will turn their eyes to the Holy One of Israel. They will not look to the altars they made with their hands or to the Asherahs and shrines they made with their fingers. On that day, their strong cities will be like abandoned woods on the mountaintops that were abandoned because of the Israelites. There will be desolation. For you have forgotten the God of your salvation, and you have failed to remember the rock of your strength. Therefore, you will plant beautiful plants and set out cuttings from exotic vines. On the day that you plant, you will help them grow, and in the morning you will help the seed to sprout, but the harvest will vanish on the day of disease and incurable pain. Ah, the roar of many peoples. They roar like the roaring of the seas, the raging of the nations. They rage like the rumble of rushing water. The nations rage like the rumble of a huge torrent. He rebukes them, and they flee far away, driven before the wind like chaff on hills, and like tumbleweeds before a gale. In the evening set in terror, before morning it is gone. This is the fate of those who plunder us and the lot of those who ravage us. That was chapter 17. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. God bless.